I have been sitting here talking to a camera that wasn't even on, so I guess that gives me a chance to brush up on my skills. I'm reading from my notes because I get scatterbrained when I get to looking into that tiny little hole. So, yeah, I'm gonna be looking back and forth from my paper because I had to write notes because I know there was some things that I specifically wanted to touch on. So it's my beauty school experience, and is it worth going? And should you go? And are you truly interested in making that transition into the hair industry? So first off, like I said, this is gonna be a part one. I said like I already said it. I did say it, but no one knew so. So I'm gonna talk about enrollment contracts because you have to sign a contract saying that you're gonna go to school and do what they will need you to do to graduate, and then your graduation day, which is the most important thing. We'll talk about kits, your dress code, clocking in and getting hours, your schedule, or whether you get a daytime schedule or evening schedule, products, and basically what you learn in beauty school. So you learn in beauty school a little bit more sometimes, but the basics. And when I'm talking about the basics, is basically the composition of the hair strand, the composition of the basic layers of the skin, how it grows, how it how to take care of it, maintenance, and how to take care of other people on a regular basis. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Also, just if you ain't never touched a strand of hair in your life, that don't mean that school ain't for you. If you're a male and you're a straight male, that doesn't mean that it's not for you. If you're a gay, it doesn't matter what you are, who you are, what you're doing. Go and get it if it's a desire in your heart for it, and understand that when you go under that process and you get into that industry, that it's such a diverse industry. Like, it's so many people doing so many things, and you really do change lives because cosmetologists, we do a whole lot of talking, and a lot of it's on basic moral levels of just basic conversations. I mean, literally, if I have a client in my chair and I'm talking to my client and they're just it's kind of a therapy. So that's what I'm trying to get to. It's a therapy. So determination is a must though. Uh, so is it worth it? Understanding your journey education, you are being introduced to cosmetology, meaning your introduction, meaning you are not going there for advanced courses unless it says that specifically. But 9 times out of school, 10, if you're going to a beauty school, you're going to get the basics and learning the basics. Um, so you're going to understand the composition of the hair, the layers of the skin, the composition of the nail, and how they grow, how to take care of them, how to maintenance for the public. Um, Oh, and usually it's the foundation. You just get in the foundation to learn advanced techniques. So number two, your time in this program is very sensitive. And when I say sensitive, because if you're going in an 11-month program, of course, yeah, 11 months seems like a really long time. But when you really think about you dedicating time, time goes by really, really fast. And before you know it, 11 months will be here. And look, we're already in 2017, and I ain't gonna say I was born, but I just graduated high school back in 2005. Look how fast time has gone for me, so graduated from high school and now fast forward into a career in the hair industry. That's like time is just really fast forwarded. Um, Meaning you have a lot of information to get in a short amount of time. Yes, yes, yes. Although you can become a cosmetologist in 11 months, it is still a lifelong journey because you have to hone things to your own specific type of skill and find your own niche for it. Um, so understanding the reason why you're going to school is very important. It's not You're not there to make friends. Practice is everything, and asking for help is why you are there, alongside the whole learning sanitation with the public. Nine times out of ten, you're gonna be doing a lot of stuff that you don't want to do every day. Like, who wants to get up and brush their teeth every day and put on clothes? You do that repetitive, and that's a everyday thing. But going to a practice for 11 months to, not to say that no one wants to brush their teeth. I'm just saying when you get into the habit of doing things routinely, they're repetitive. That's what I was trying to say. I wasn't saying that people don't want to brush their teeth and wash their face. I'm so sorry. But I'm just saying when it becomes repetitive, you kind of become an expert at it. So by the time you're 30, if you've been combing your hair, your own hair every day, you pretty much got a level of how you want to have your hair styled every day. Um, if you make friends while you are there, good. But if you don't make none, oh well. You are still gonna live. You're still gonna have a great, successful career. And life will happen. People are gonna pass. You will get in wrecks if that's what's meant for it to happen to you. Things are going to happen while you are in school, and you just have to kind of plan ahead for stuff like that. Like if you know you already have maybe three children and you don't really have anyone, I mean, you need to be trying to get on some type of assistance to where your children can go to an educational center while you get education as well. Trust me, there's a will, there's a way. God can make a way if that's something you truly want to do. Life will happen. So it's important to develop a living plan while you are there, making sure that your children are taken care of, your living arrangements before you get into school. And transportation is a must. And also your finances for your basic necessities, such as eating, and think about every day for 11 months how much that could cost. So I mean, you gotta have something coming in on a monthly or weekly basis that's gonna help you, as well as you may be getting tips when you start working on the floor and working on clients. Uh, so that's always something to keep in mind. Your skill level doesn't matter. If you are advanced, you may need to humble yourself to understand the initiation process into the hair industry. Everyone knows something, but you don't know everything. There is nothing wrong with trying to understand from the book's perspective. Now, true enough, some of you guys know hair like the back of your hand, but ain't nothing wrong with humbling yourself enough to say, okay, well, I know it my way, but let me see what they're talking about and see if there's any similarities or um, any differences, and that's what's going to help you truly broaden your perspective and your outlook on life. And it's like you don't ever want to discredit anything that you know for a fact. I can't discredit my own experiences. All I can do is just put all these experiences under my belt, which makes me great. And it takes true responsibility to complete the program. It's very important that you stay consistent. Consistency is everything. If I can't say that enough, consistency is everything. The more consistently you um, take proper care of your hair, the faster it grows. I mean, I don't know. But I do know that you will see results the more you exercise. Here's a good one. The more you exercise, the stronger your tone will be, or whatever it is that your focus is. So consistency is everything. And when I say it, I mean it from experience myself. So there are some cons, which are some of the policies. Sometimes it's dress code, and if you miss so many hours, how they'll try to give you overtime fees for those missed hours. That's why I say plan ahead and kind of like know what you're gonna do in the event of so many things happening. We know life, this life. And then you have pros like your kits, you got your different products that you get to experiment with, your skills, and graduation. And I also kind of wanted to say that at a beauty school, it is highly important to have lines to be taught from. And when I say lines, I mean systems. Like, um, there are some companies that use Redken. There are some that use Sebastian. There are some that use Wella. There are some that uses Design Essentials. There are some that uses Paul Mitchell. Regardless of whatever it is, yeah, you need a system. You need a hair coloring system. You need um, a relaxer system. You need a natural hair care system. You have to have something that you work off of that allows you to know what to do in instances where you may need a clarifying shampoo, or you may need a moisturizing shampoo, or you may need, it's just thousands of things, and you got to be prepared. So school is definitely supposed to teach you everything that you're supposed to know when it comes to the basics of building a business in a salon. You also have the first 5 to 6 chapters of the book, which teach you about professionalism, um, how you dress, your hygiene, all that good stuff. And then you have the chapters at the back of the book, which basically hit on salon business and owning a salon, and just more of the business side of it. Um, then we have certain experiences, but I'm already knocking 10 minutes, and I'm not going to allow you guys to sit through that unless you ask for me to do that. So another thing is wasting time or not making the best of your time can be a setback. You will set yourself back. Some people, they're 26 now, they should have went to school when they were 20. The earlier you get it, the more you put under your belt as you get older. And then sometimes it's important that you keep up with your own time. Keep a lot of I was going to say a live record, but a good record in your phone, in your notebook, in your tablets, whatever you have, of your hours that you clock, and making sure that you are on the clock when you get there. Make sure to take notes. And then sometimes you have issues with other people, but like I said, if there's something that you guys want me to touch bases on or go in depth about anything, just let me know and I can make that happen. So thank you for tuning in to Key. I am done talking, and it's about 11 minutes. So, thank you. Subscribe, like,